All right, what's up, YouTube? Another episode. This one's a little different. I'm trying to improvise because cousin Aaron is still on vacation, but I want to make sure that I'm still posting my weekly videos. And I'm going to focus on doing a little life update. There's been a lot of things going on, and I just thought that, you know what, maybe I should share this stuff with you guys because you guys are so heavily involved, and you guys are the reason why we are where we're at today. So to start off, high rocks. So I did that with cousin Aaron. We completed a 104 finish time, not the race time that we wanted. I know that we were talking about getting sub 60, but 10 days out from the race, no joke, I'm not trying to make excuses. I injured my calf during a track session and I felt it on my fourth lap. This was like 15 minutes into my workout session. And once I heard it, I was like, okay, I need to do every possible protocol. I'm not gonna panic. Let me just focus on rehabbing the calf. Did everything I did. Got to see my buddy, Dr. Omid, who is my physio, and he has helped me with nicks and knacks that goes on in my body. And he was able to help me as far as he could, right? And then come race day, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was super anxious. And I was super anxious to the point where I puked. Once Gina woke up, I woke up a few hours before her. I told her, I'm like, yo, I was super sick this morning. I threw up. And I think all of it was because I had so much pressure on myself. I also had Aaron, who was doing his very first High Rocks race, and I did not want to disappoint him. Long story short, I was just super anxious because I didn't want to let my High Rocks partner down. I was thinking about this injury the entire time, and I didn't want to bring it up too much because I didn't want to psych myself out, nor did I want to psych out Aaron. But I injured my calf during my first lap of High Rocks. And if you guys aren't familiar with High Rocks, it's a running race. You have to do 8 kilometers in total, kilometer each time, split with a station like a skier, run, sled push, run. But I felt it. I felt it right there and then, and I was like, my calf's fucked. This is not good. So I had the thought, I'm like, do I quit or do I continue on and push through? And doing the race, like, yeah, I could have quit and backed off, but I was just thinking in my head, there's people in the crowd watching me. There's the videographer, brother Matt, went to bed at like 3 a.m. the night before because he was doing another gig. And then Gina got up early. She had a race later in the afternoon. Her family came out, and like, I just didn't want to let all these people down. So I still pushed through, finished with 104, not the finish time we wanted. But you know what? The perspective I gained from it was, I think a lot of people are doing these races now because it's all over social media. It's a fun thing to do. But a lot of people are doing too many races. And this is going to move on to the next part I'm going to speak about, is what happened to just going to a race and being super excited and doing it for the fun of doing a race. Once I got injured, we also received some penalties for some dumb stuff. I looked at Aaron and I was like, yo, let's just have fun. Don't worry about the sub 60. That's out the window. And for the remaining of the race, it was enjoyable. It was fun. Like, obviously I was still dealing with the pain in my calf, but overall I was like, yo, we're going to get to the finish line and we're going to crush this. Moving on to what I was going to speak about next is what I learned from this experience with the injury is typically I'd be like, hey, let me go do another race, or let me just keep running because it's a part of my lifestyle now. I love running. But I'm noticing that since High Rocks, I haven't ran once, and I'm giving my body the break it needs, and my calf definitely needs rehab. So I've been doing all the exercise I needed to do, doing my treatment. I'm learning now. I'm gaining more of the love for the sport of running, and taking this time off has made me appreciate it so much. And now I'm not going to neglect doing that extra 20 minutes of warm-ups before a run, just because, okay, so what I'm trying to get at is a lot of people are doing too many races in such a short span of time, where people should be doing races, but maybe 2 to 3 at most, and space them out. People are like, oh, I'm going to work through this injury. I'm like Kobe Bryant. It's like, bro, Kobe Bryant was getting paid for this, right? Kobe Bryant was getting paid millions of dollars to play. There's a lot of fans watching. These people think they're that, but it's like, bro, in reality, like, you still have a regular 9-to-5 job. You still have a business that you're running. Take it easy. You want to do this for the next 5 years. Don't do this just for a trend. So if you're watching this and you're getting injured every single time and you're still doing races, take a freaking seat, because you really need to give your body what it needs. Next talk is going to be my merch. So I'm extremely happy and proud of all the support that I've been getting. This recent drop was like the origin drop, if you guys aren't familiar. That was the OG logo with the ARC logo on this tee, 2 other colorways, and the shorts. But this recent one, The World Is Yours drop 6, was incredible. The hats sold out, the athletic tees sold out. But it's just crazy to see that when we did the drop, within 30 minutes, things sold out. And to see the growth from when I sold my very first tee, which was like, I want to say 60 units, sold 60 shirts or 70 shirts, to where it's at now, it just makes my mind go like, this is insane. And this reflection of how the outcome has been for the drop has only made me feel more excited to do more drops. And one thing with this drop recently, I did the athletic tank. I was always like skeptical. I was like, why am I gonna go into the market where Nike's dominating, Lululemon's dominating, Gymshark is dominating? But looking at the performance of the drop, like it looks like you guys are actually really liking the athletic wear. And I'm very specific with like my clothing, even before the merch stuff even happened. So once you guys have more of the new athletic wear stuff that I'm going to be releasing, you'll understand, okay, this guy really pays attention to detail. I pay attention to comfort. That is everything to me. And yeah, like if you guys are like, yo, Jeff, drop this, drop that, like I am listening. So if you guys send me a DM or comment down below, like saying you guys want to see this, I'm going to do my job, make it that vision turn to life, right? So I just want to say thank you to every single one of you guys that's been supporting the brand. Like it means the freaking world to me that you guys are spending your hard-earned money. During the race, I brought a bunch of extra tees with me and I gave it away to fans just because I was like, the fact that people are noticing me through social, through YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, it goes to show that like what we're building is working and it's making it worthwhile. And me giving you guys a tee or whatever it is just like a small token for me to say thank you. I'm also gonna showcase a few pieces. I believe I only have like 2 or 3 of them in hand. And we have a visitor, Cash. All right, so this is actually one of the pieces I wore during the race. So it is a singlet. I'm still in the process of sampling things and to see the measurements and how it's gonna turn out. But I always wanted to have this glorious logo on the side. So shout out to the manufacturers overseas that made this possible. This is one piece that I fell in love with. You guys also seen me when I was doing my High Rocks race. That's the last time I wore it, the only time I wore this. But again, pay attention to detail, the glorious stamped on the side of the leg sleeve. This will be like a matching set. I love everything about this short. So you could see the ribbiting right here. This feels incredible, but in terms of other details that I need to do on this, there's far more. So in terms of like pockets, I want to make sure my pockets are good on these, and then the lacing, I want a little bit more detail of the glorious brand on here, but these are something that you're going to see in 2026. And the reason why I say 2026, it's a process. I know that I did mention that if you guys want to see more things, if you're doing things from scratch, production time is going to take a little longer. When you're doing things overseas, it's going to take a little longer too, but it's all worth the time. And now that I'm full-time with Glorious and you guys are seeing more frequent drops that are more exclusive, yeah, I'm gonna be going to trips potentially overseas, go to China or go to all these different parts of the world where they could do production, because I wanna be able to have the ability to shake the person's hand that's making the clothes for Glorious. This is a piece that I didn't release just because I'm a little skeptical about the logo. You guys tell me in the comment section if you guys like this and if I should release it. There's a lot of stuff coming and I want to bring you guys along for the ride. And lastly, we're going to speak about my fitness app and my one-on-one online coaching program. The whole thing of helping people get in shape, giving people workouts, giving people meal plans, and helping people win has been a crazy ride so far, especially in 2025. Just because of the wins that I got to experience and witness and see people make changes, them sending me messages about how I've changed their life or how Glorious Coaching has changed their life. And I want to talk more about that. And it's because Glorious one-on-one coaching is no longer just about training with me. I've learned that in order for this to grow, I need to build a strong team. And luckily I've Coach Charlie, who's been a super dedicated coach and who is someone that is super passionate about training, super passionate about helping people, and just super passionate about the whole fitness thing. Like we have conversations talking about like what workouts we're doing, different like health hacks. So it's just really cool to see that I have someone along my side helping you guys who are working with us on Glorious Coaching. I'm someone that's been in the game for 10 plus years, way before social media. When I first started, I was helping people train out of condo gyms, garage gyms, home gyms, no equipment, outside on the park during COVID. There's all these different stories that I have as a trainer, and all of these things that I've created through the Glorious Fitness app and the Glorious One-on-One Coaching app is all based on real life experience. I'm someone that didn't go to school, but has so much passion that goes behind this fitness lifestyle when it comes down to working with coaches since high school, after school programs, doing it for free because I couldn't afford a trainer, taking all the knowledge possible, going on YouTube, spending countless hours not studying and just actually studying different techniques of training, different techniques of dieting. And it's just crazy to see that I have the ability now with this brand to really give people the option to do one-on-one coaching with us or do the fitness app. And the difference between the two, one-on-one online coaching is curated for people that want that one-on-one guidance. So it's like having that fitness trainer that you go to the gym with, but on your phone. So giving you the workout plan, giving you the nutrition plan, giving you the breakdown of everything you need to do, and then making the adjustments necessary because some things aren't working out. We give you that full accountability. But for the fitness app, that's more on the more affordable side of things. And that is giving you all the workouts that I do, all the workouts that you need for bulking, shredding, high rock specific programs, and then making sure like you bulletproof your body. So like giving you proper warm-up routines, videos for that. Everything is broken down in the fitness app. But yeah, that's my life update where it's like where I'm aiming for races, and 2026 I'm gonna come in strong. Merch, talking about where it's going, the direction we're leading into, and showing you guys the behind the scenes of the entire process. And then lastly, the glorious coaching and fitness app. These are the three areas that I'm currently really focused on growing when it comes down to my brand and business. And those are the only priorities. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. See you guys in the next episode.
So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, or else I'm gonna